When you see your child's mark, what do you feel first? Pride, worry, or pressure? Here is the truth. Assessments are not only about numbers, they also shape your child's confidence, emotions, and future decisions. Welcome to Pallikkutam Digest for Parents, presented by Rajagiri Media. Today's theme is assessments in education and how parents can help children learn better and live healthier. We will share 5 short stories. Together, they show one big message. When assessments change, parenting also need to change from score monitoring to learning support. Here is the first story. Let's understand how we reached today's marks culture.
In the mid-1800s, assessments were public. Under Horace Mann's common school model, parents and local leaders attended public oral examinations. But in 1845, the Boston School Committee introduced written tests after noticing that some students spoke well but wrote poorly. As schools grew in the 1890s, teachers couldn't write long letters to families, so they created the monthly report of standing with 1 to 100 marks. In 1897, Mount Holyoke College popularized the 8th F grading system. That same year, the National Congress of Mothers, now the PTA, began, so parents could understand grades and support children. Meaning for parents, marks helped track progress, but they also pushed families to focus on numbers more than learning.
Now, what does research say? What kind of parental support helps most?
A literature review published in June and July 2025 in International Journal of Research, Grantha Alaya, Volume 13, Issue 6, came from the Faculty of Education, Tirthankar Mahavir University, Moradabad, India. The researchers were Bhavna Jain, a research scholar, and Dr. Jyoti Puri, associate professor. They studied 85 research papers from 2010 to 2023. Key message: homework help is useful, but the strongest impact comes from academic socialization. Parents passing on learning values and expectations. A meta-analysis cited an average correlation of RR equal 0.30 between parental involvement and elementary achievement. They also warn, in middle and high school, too much supervision can reduce autonomy. Recommendation is to focus on quality conversation, learning mindset, and emotional support, not only checking notebooks.
Next, why do many children lose interest in school and what can bring it back?
A study from the University of South Australia, published on February 26, 2025, led by Dr. Florence Chimwayange, actually links disengagement to falling attendance and completion. The data shows attendance drops from 88.8% in Year 7 to 84% by Year 10, and Year 12 completion in government schools fell from 80%, 2017, to 73%. The solution suggested is problem-based learning, where students work on real community problems. It builds confidence, motivation, and, skills like critical thinking, teamwork, leadership, and even market research. The recommendation for parents is to encourage children to join projects, exhibitions, clubs, and community problem solving, because honestly, such learning improves both skills and persistence.
Sometimes marks fall not because of a child is lazy, but because life is heavy. Here is what strong research shows.
A landmark study published on December 16, 2025 by the EDRI Design Lab at Harvard Graduate School of Education, along with Cornell University and Opportunity Insights, studied communities in schools, also called CIS. The lead researcher was Jessica Goldman and her co-authors. CIS provides site coordinators who connect students to supports like healthcare, counseling, housing help, and stable routines. The results were pretty impressive. Math scores improved by 0.18 standard deviations for high-risk students after 3 years. Graduation increased by 5.2%. Two-year college enrollment rose by 9.1%. And earnings at age 27 were projected to rise by 4.3%. The return on investment was strong. about $3,000 per student linked to over $75,000 in lifetime earnings, which is about $36,000 in present value. The parent takeaway is this. When a child struggles, ask, what support is missing? Not, why are you not scoring?
Finally, AI is everywhere. How will assessments change? And what should parents do?
A report from the University of Cambridge, Faculty of Education and Hughes Hall, published on November 17, 2025, by Professor Rupert Wegereff and Dr. Imogen Casebourne, says that Gen AI is really forcing a shift from memorizing to conversation-rich learning. They warn about something called cognitive poison if AI makes children stop thinking. But they also say AI can become a guide when used for deeper discussion. They propose double-dialogic pedagogy. First, strong classroom conversation, and second, AI helping students explore multiple viewpoints, like a devil's advocate or debate partner. They recommend redesigning assessments so AI cannot short-circuit them, and using AI moderators like ModeratorBot for balanced discussions. The tip for parents is, don't ban AI blindly. Teach ethical use, verification, and thinking.
So, what is the one big message for parents today? Assessment should help children grow, not fear. Marks are information, not identity. So, dear parents, be a learning partner. Build values, talk about goals, support emotions, encourage real world projects, and guide AI use wisely. This is Pallikkutam Digest for Parents, presented by Rajagiri Media. Thank you and see you in next episode.